Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. We're so excited to have you here, and we hope you'll decide to stick around for a while. And when I say we, I mean me and my special needs child. You'll hear him in the background clapping his hands and making noise. He's jealous of anyone or anything that takes my time from him, but we are always together. He is my sidekick. Anyway, that being said, today we are playing with the ABHxJackieAina palette. This palette is stunning. I absolutely love it. I love the color story. I love Anastasia Beverly Hills. I get a kick out of ABHxJackieAina. She always makes me laugh. So anyway, and I love this packaging. I mean, look at this packaging. That is so nice, isn't it? Anywho, this palette retails for $45. I am not sure if you can still get the whole little PR deal. I'm gonna say I highly doubt it at this point. Let's see. Let's just see if she's still available, because the PR package is $55. I did not get the PR package this time, and yes, it is still available if you wanted to get this, which actually surprises me because I like the color story. I know they say it's aimed more towards darker skinned people, but I am a light skin tone. I had no troubles today. I enjoyed this palette, but I like the dark fall grungy kind of looks that, it just does something for me. I like those looks. Anyway, let's get into some swatches, shall we? Alright, so we're going top left to right and then bottom left to right. So we have, first off, Soleil. I believe that's how it's said. And then Supreme, Pinkered, and Big Wig. Those are those first four shadows there. And the last three on that top row would be Dualas. Love that name. And then we have Credit. And Lituation is the last shade in that top row. Let me turn my light down a little, see if these show up better. Yeah, there we go. That's without my ring light. And of course, that is with the ring light. Alright, now with the bottom row, we're going to start out with Zam, Wiggles, Shookington, and Trust Issues. Oh, I love that Trust Issues shade. So pretty. And the last three shades in this palette are Edges, Sponsored. I love this shade, Sponsored. I'm just saying, so pretty. And last but certainly not least, Ginger. And that is those. That is that bottom row. Let me turn my ring light off again, just so you can see it without the ring light, because I think it shows up better. I love this palette. This palette is just so amazing. Okay, so that was all the swatches and the pricing information. If I seem a little down in this video, I am definitely not feeling good today. I had what I'm assuming is a really bad anxiety attack last night. I was in a lot of pain. I had a lot of trouble sleeping, and usually the next day after I'm extremely weak. But I really wanted to get this video up for you guys so that you could see this palette at work on a lighter skinned person. And yeah, without further ado, I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you so much if you are watching it. And yeah, let's get into this tutorial. Okay, so I have my brows done with my Brow Wiz and Dip Brow Gel in dark brown. I have my eyes primed with my Anastasia primer. Love this primer. Yeah, let's get started, shall we? Anywho, I have my ColourPop E2 here. And I think I'm going to start out by dipping into this shade Ginger. Lightly putting that through my crease. And as you can see, with Anastasia shades as per usual, you only need a tiny tap in the pan to get maximum payoff, and that is not exaggerating at all. But that is such a beautiful shade. Now I'm going to take this Morphe E22 into some of this credit shade, lightly tapping it in there. Ugh, see what I mean? I mean, I barely tapped this brush in there, I'm just saying. But, yeah. I want to apologize ahead of time if I am not myself in this video, because I am not feeling well. I had a very rough night last night. I suffer with extreme anxiety, and I'm not sure if it's getting the best of me because I don't take medication for it, or if I have something else going on. And I'm not sure when I can consider myself crossing that line between, okay, this is not anxiety, this is a problem, and it's just anxiety, deal with it. Alright, so I'm going to take the brush that comes actually in the palette, and I am going to dip in to some of this pinker shade. And I am going to tightly pack this on the inner and outer portion of this eye look. And then once I have it packed and built the way I like it, I'm going to just flip that brush and use that to buff these shades so they're not looking so harsh. I was so excited to get this palette. These colors are so up my alley, and because I like kind of that dingy dark look. Now I have this Luxie 246, and I put the tiniest dot of my NYX glitter primer, and I'm gonna put that just slightly into that pinker shade and all over the rest of this open spot. Then I'm gonna dip into Shookington with that same brush because it's nice and tacky, and it's gonna build up. It's gonna grab those shimmers and help me get them applied to the eye. And this I want to slightly put on top of that pinker shade, just like so. Flipping that brush over to the clean side, I'm gonna dip into Lituation shade right here. I want to see. I guess I should have swatched these and put the swatches in first, so I kind of had an idea of how these shades look, but we're going with it. Let's be rebellious today. And that shade is more silvery than it is purple, but that's okay. We're not hating on that shade at all. I'm gonna go back with that brush we used for that pinker shade and just kind of dip a little more product and just kind of melt it into that purple shimmer a little. Gonna go back with that Morphe E22 with no additional product and get a little blend going, just to keep that seamless effect going. Now I think I'm going to take this Morphe E18 because I want to make this look a little more purple, so I'm going to go into Big Wig, just pick up a tiny bit, and I'm actually going to get my purple on since we got so much purple going on. I'm liking it. I'm really feeling it. So I just can't help it. I want to dip into this Duelist shade. I'm just going to use my finger because I think I'm just going to tap that on the bottom here, just to add a little. I wasn't entirely thrilled with that Lituation shade with this look, but I'm going to leave it at the top and just put this Duelist at the middle, just because. Now I'm just going to pick up a clean fluffy brush. I always do this to make sure I don't have any loose pigment, loose shimmer going on that's going to fall on my face. That's just the way I do it. Now I'm going to take my Suva Beauty Hydra liner because I'm actually going to attempt a wing in this look, and we all know how good I am at wings, so if this doesn't come out, then I will just be like, I'll do it another day. Okay, so I don't think that looks bad at all. Let me get the rest of my face done and we will tackle the lower lash line. Alright, I am back with my face done, my purple tank top on to match my eyeballs. I used my Estee Lauder foundation, my Tatcha Silk Canvas primer, which I forgot that it does not play well with my sunscreen lotion stuff that I put on, but that's okay. We made it work. I baked with my Huda in Sugar Cookie. I set the rest of my face with my Nikkia Joy Cosmetics Velvet Finishing Powder. Love this stuff. I contoured with my Cover FX palette. I used my Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer. I used my Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is Pink Passion. I just kind of brushed through all of them and put them on. I buffed everything with my Marc Jacobs Accomplice powder. I finished it off with my So Hollywood Loose highlight. And I forgot how much I love these highlights. They're intense though. Anyway, in my waterline, I put Dragon Smoke on the inner and outer part, and in the very middle, I put a Lannister Gold from Urban Decay, and I use my Jeffree Star concealer, and my lips are Anastasia Beverly Hills Dusty Rose, and I set it all down with my Anastasia Dewy Setting Mist, because go Anastasia, I love Anastasia. Anyway, let's tackle this lower lash line. So I think I'm going to start out by taking this DS01 from Dominique Cosmetics, and I am going to dip into that Big Wig shade, that purple shade we used right there. Make darn sure I'm tapping off that excess. And wait, gotta love that. So satisfying. And I'm going to start working this on just the outer part of this lower lash line. I don't want this too far in at the moment. Gonna take this Sigma E30 pencil brush and dip into some of this pinkered shade. And you know what? I want it just a little lighter, so I think I'm gonna mix it with some of that Supreme right there. And I'm gonna buff that along the rest of this lower lash line. And I'm gonna buff it out. Help to buff out that darker purple, that Big Wig shade. And yeah, pretty. Now I'm going to take this Sigma E05 into Doulas. I love saying that. I'm just saying. Love it. Almost, if it was me, I think I would have called sponsored Doulas, because it's green. And I would have called Doulas sponsored. Just, I don't know, because it's kind of more goldy. Ooh, I better spray this. Just to be on the safe side. And I'm going to put this right in the middle, in the same area like I had that Lannister Gold. And if you didn't want to go through that whole step, you could always, I guess, just bring that Lannister Gold down a little. Alright, so I got my little e.l.f. concealer brush, and I just got to dip into this Trust Issue shade. I have to know what it looks like. And yeah, that's going in my inner corner. I'm sure you could have guessed that though. I think I'm going to spray this as well. Just a little mist. And we're going to pop her in the inner corner and drag it down. Pick up just a tiny bit more. I didn't want to go too ham at first. But, ooh, I love the shift in that. That is so pretty. I'm just going to take this tiny little BH brush. It's number 10 from the white handle collection. And I'm going to take that same trust issue shade and put it right at the tip of that brow bone. That is so stunning, you guys. I love Anastasia. I love her products, at least. I don't know her personally, so okay, so I love her, I guess. Alright, so I'm feeling extra sparkly. That's just the way it goes. So I'm taking this Slim's Glams brush, and I am also gonna stamp this along that lower lash line. And if we cover up that Duala shade, I will just go back and reinforce it. But yeah, I felt like this wasn't doing it for me on that lower lash line. Let me find. It wasn't working for Thomas either. Let me grab this little brush and just dip into that Pink Supreme shade and use that to buff this out. Oh yeah, I like that much better. Alright, so I went in with my Big Ego mascara from Tarte. I went in with my Lily lashes in the style Gia. I'm not really sure what they're called. And for an added little something something, I used a little bit of Blue Hawaii from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nighttime Collection. I believe is where I got this from. But anyway, this is the final look. Tell me what you think about this look down in the comments. Did you get this palette? Were you scared to get this palette because you were of a lighter skin tone? I do have a lighter skin tone, and as you can see, it looks really nice, I think. I look at this palette and I see so many different looks in this palette. I am so excited to start a multi-looks one palette video for you guys when I'm feeling better. I didn't want to crap out on you and not do this video because I know this is a very hyped palette that everyone is so excited for. So hopefully when I start working on it, then I'll be feeling much better and my video will be much happier. But that being said, I hope you have a wonderful and safe weekend and a wonderful night or day wherever you are. Lots of love for me and Thomas. We hope you'll consider subscribing to our channel so you can come have lots of loud and crazy and exciting new videos every week. Have a blessed one, and we'll see you on the next Teresa Tries Tutorials. Bye, guys.